Hey, what's good, everyone? I'm Kim San. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all have been doing well. So behind me, I got the Glock Model 45 Generation 5. I'm going to do an unboxing and brief overview of the firearm. It's going to be a relatively quick video since there's so much information already out in this particular firearm. But I did pick this up sometime last year towards the end of the year. Haven't had a chance to shoot. I've been, again, shooting some of my other firearms, so it's kind of been sitting in the safe. I figured I'd bring it out to do this unboxing. So here it is. It comes in this black polymer case here. This one is the red label, so it does come with your standard magazines. And that is what I paid for it before taxes and fees. You do have these pop-up tabs here, which just pop up like that. Now inside we have 3 17-round magazines. The other one is in the firearm. You also get your magazine loader right here. It comes with 2 additional back straps with the beaver tail. I believe this one is a medium and large. I know previously all my other Glocks, they used to come with 4, but lately I've just been getting the 2 with the beaver tail on them. And of course it comes with your standard cable lock along with your guide cleaning rod and cleaning board brush. And of course you have your literature, owner manual and stuff like that. So if there's anything you need to know about your particular firearm, this is a good place to start. And of course we have the firearm itself, the Glock Model 45 Generation 5. Not to be confused with the 45 ACP. This is chambered in 9mm. Glock 45 is just a model. So, and this in particular is the Apollo gray frame, which was one of the reasons why I picked it up in the first place. I do like that gray color. It is a little bit sleek and shinier than your standard Glock. I guess it's the Cerakote. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but here's the other magazine. It does hold 17 plus 1 in the chamber for a total of 18. Now with your Generation 5 magazines, you do have an orange follower. I believe the previous generation, they were black, I believe. And they also have this little extended lip on the base plate. So if you need to rip that magazine out, you can go ahead and do so. Now it does come with all your newer Gen 5 features. You have your rear serration along with your front serration. So if press checks are your thing, you can go ahead and easily do that. And to me, I think it adds like a little bit of aesthetics to the frame as well. So you do have your front here, which is beveled on the slide and the frame, so you can easily holster your firearm. You got your standard Glock U-style sights. They are plastic. This is one of the first things that I replace on all my Glocks. But if you're not able to do that, they do work just fine. But if you are able to do so, I recommend at a minimum a luminescent sights, or even better, some good night sights. So you do have your one pick rail right here for your accessories. You have some texturing on your trigger guard. If you use your your index finger for support when you shoot, you can go ahead and do that. Now I believe this is a fully ambidextrous firearm. You do have your takedown levers on both sides. You do have your slide catch, slide release on both sides as well, with an exception to the magazine release. It does come on the right-hand side of the firearm for right-handed shooters, but you can easily swap that over to the other side and make it left-hand friendly. You do have a little bit of undercut right there, but I think most people, they go ahead and Dremel some of that out so you don't get the Glock knuckles. And also with the Gen 5, they got rid of the finger grooves, which I do like. I prefer the finger grooves on mine. The Generation 3 and Generation 4 have them. I don't think the Generation 2 had them, but I never had a Generation 2 anyway, so I really don't know. But I mean, either way, I don't mind it without. But so right here, I think for me the Glock 19 fits perfect with this Gen 45 here. you do have that little bit extra space for more real estate if you have bigger hands. For reference, I wear extra large and motorcycle gloves like Alpine Stars and Fox gloves. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but essentially what the Glock 45 is, it's a 17 frame with a 19 slide. So let's talk about that trigger. So here you go, right here. So in my opinion, I think the trigger is a little bit upgraded from your generation 3 and 4. You have a smoother take up right there before you hit the wall, and a much cleaner break and more positive reset than your previous Gen 3 and Gen 4. It still breaks around the same. It just feels a little bit smoother in my opinion. So also on your Gen 5, you do have that match grade barrel and a through captive guide rod and recoil spring. Now the coating on this, I think it's called an NDLC coating. Really not really too sure about that, but that's what it looks like. This one in particular, I think it's a different coating because again, this was an Apollo gray frame edition. I think it doesn't look as shiny as your normal Gen 5 slides. And also down here, I forgot to mention on the magazine itself, you do have a little bit of a flare right here on the side. And you do have your textured frame, which in my opinion, it's decent. It's not the greatest, but it works. You can put some grip tape on there if you need to. So here it is, one final look. Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. So if you like the content, make sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all of that. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.